and welcome to another exciting video. And today we'll be starting a new series covering Flexbox fundamentals. Now, Flexbox is a layout mode in CSS, and it gives us a lot of properties that can be adjusted to output a wide variety of layouts. By default, content on a page flows vertically from top to bottom. As you can see over here, we have three LI elements: courses, about, and contact. And you can see they are coming one below the other. So now I'll be creating a new class which will be targeting the UL element. So here I'll be writing main nav ULLI, and let me close this index.html so that we have more space. And now here, the first thing that we'll do is we'll be removing the li style. That's the default dots that we are seeing. So here we'll say list style and we'll say none. This is going to get rid of the bullet signs. And after this, then I'll be setting the display as flex. And you'll notice that as soon as I set the display to flex, it's changing the layout as a horizontal one. So courses, about, and contact are now coming one after the other. So basically, flex is leaving this unordered list as a block level container, and it will affect the layout of its children. If I wanted the container to be an inline element, but also wanted the contents to be displayed using Flexbox, I could change display to inline flex. So instead of flex, I can just say inline flex over here. As you can see, both flex and inline flex will lay out the children the same, but flex makes the container a block element, breaking the horizontal flow with its siblings, and inline flex, like an image tag, will not. So you can see that when I'm adding flex over here, that the links changed orientation to be laid out horizontally. That's because Flexbox containers have a property called flex direction, which defaults to row, which, like the rows of a table, are laid out horizontally. So here I can go ahead and make use of that property now. Flex direction, and by default it's row, as I mentioned. So what we'll do, we'll set it to column, and the moment I do that, we get the columnar layout now. So it's like a vertical layout. So when we change the flex direction to column, we got this vertical layout. Now I have two alternative layouts which affect the order of the children. That's column reverse. So here, instead of column, I can go ahead and say column reverse. And you'll notice now that the courses over here is on top, but in the output, you can see contact is coming on top. So it's automatically reversing the column order when you are setting the style flex direction to column reverse. So it's basically causing the children to flow from bottom to top. And if I go and say row reverse over here, you'll notice now it's laying them out from left to right. Now, flex direction is most useful in the context of a responsive web design. When combined with media queries, it can adjust the layout direction of the children based on the size of the window. So that was Flexbox direction under Flexbox fundamentals.